Hey, what's up guys, students of Mulgrave. I'm going to be doing a tutorial video sessions of each of our sessions so that you guys can have a constant on-hand reviewable material. What I want to start with is the Ginga. Okay, the Ginga is a foundational stance of Capoeira. If you see the Ginga, you know for sure that what you're watching is Capoeira. And it looks like this. Alright, so let's break that down step by step, okay? Starting with just the lower body. The Ginga is essentially a combination of a squat and a lunge. Okay? Now from the side, you notice the only thing that hinges is my knees and my hips. I can travel down nice and low and come back up without bending my spine at all. A little closer, my spine stays nice and straight. The hinge comes from the knee and the hips, which allows us a lot of range. Now again, my feet aren't too narrow, because if I try to squat with my feet narrow, I'm going to lose my balance. And my feet aren't too wide, because if I squat with them wide, I lose my range of motion. So you got to find that sweet spot on the squat, which is roughly the same width as your wrists. If you were to drop a string from your wrist to the floor, it would be roughly where your ankle should be for your center squat of your Ginga. Now to combine this, I have to combine it with a lunge. Now this lunge here is very important not to do several things. Don't cross it and lose your balance here. Don't keep the legs too straight, and don't pitch your way too far forward. If we turn to the side, you'll notice once again my spine is straight and engaged. My weight is directly between my feet, and I have a nice solid balance point where I can change levels and I feel very confident and balanced. So the lower body part of the Ginga is simply a squat combined with a lunge, combined with a squat again, combined with a lunge. From parallel, I step back with one leg, the same leg steps forward. I step back with the other leg, the same leg steps forward. From the side, I'm in a squat. One leg goes back, I'm in a lunge. One leg comes forward, I'm back to my squat. Other leg, lunge. Squat, step back, lunge. Step forward, squat. Step back, lunge. Step forward, squat. Step back, lunge. Step forward, squat. Step back, lunge. The entire time my body weight is evenly distributed between my two legs. I'm in the center of my legs at my squat, and I'm in the center of my legs on my lunge. And my Ginga flows back and forth here. Step, back, step, back, step, back. Now the next part I want to discuss of the Ginga is what the arms do. The primary function of the arms, other than your style and the aesthetics, is to protect this vulnerable part of your face. It's very soft here. If you're in any kind of combat situation, you don't want to get struck in this area here of your jaw and teeth because it's very fragile. So my arm has to protect by coming up here. So when I'm in my lunge, whatever leg is back, that same arm comes to the front. As I step through the middle and switch my legs, I also switch my arms. Bam. Middle, step and switch. Bam. Middle, step and switch. This requires some rhythm and coordination when we combine them both, so I suggest you start very robotic like this. Center, step and switch. center, step and switch, center, step and switch, center, step and switch. But all my arms are doing is essentially blocking from one side, blocking from the other. Very common mistake to watch out for. If my right leg is back, I do not Ginga here with my wrong arm, okay? Just like I don't walk down the street like this, I walk down the street casually, transversely, right? One leg's forward, the other leg's forward. So if you ever get confused, just remember the same leg that's back is the same arm that's forward. And if I switch sides, the same leg that's back is the same leg that's forward. From the side, I'm in my lunge with my right leg back, right arm forward. Step, switch. Step, switch. Step, switch. Step, switch. Step, switch. One more time from the front. I'm in my squat. Right leg back, right arm forward. Step to the middle, step across and switch. Step to the middle, step across and switch. Step to the middle, step across and switch. Good. One more time, full blast, okay? We put our music on, we set our rhythm. We're gonna come down to the squat here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Very good. Now remember, as you get confident in your Ginga, it's meant to be an athletic and dynamic movement. So don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to throw in some music and test out different styles of body rhythm and try to engage in the Ginga, particularly when you're performing. If you fall back on a good Ginga on your assignment, I guarantee you're gonna get a good mark. Thanks guys, we'll see you online class very soon.